as if a governor of a state discharging his official capacity, discharging his official functions. For instance, you sue a governor. If you sue a state and you sue the governor of that state, you sue the attorney general, you sue these three entities basically because you think that you have a cause of action, a right of action against those states in their official
but
capacity.
Mr. Ogunye, let me ask you, so if the governor, a president commits murder, nothing happens to him?
Nothing happens.
If it's obvious that he's committed that murder, nothing happens to him?
The immunity is total. Nothing will happen to him. He cannot be tried. He cannot be charged to court. And as a matter of fact, if you look at that provision, Section 303, you see that what the framer of that constitution did in a mischievous manner, if you ask me, was to exclude the chairman of a local government. Is he not an executive? Why was he not included? You know. So the point is that, and for those who are saying that the immunity clause, ought to be left, because even for those who have no longer under the cover of the immunity, ex-governors and all that, as you've said in your intro, some of them are not tried, some of them are still walking free, in spite of the fact that they've been indicted and so on and so forth. That argument is countered by the fact that those who are benefiting from the immunity, and I'm talking about those who are holding the office, do not want the immunity provision to go. And for those who are not even, at least on one occasion, we found that even one person that was an ex-governor still went and got an immunity from the court. So they love the immunity to stay because they know that if the immunity is removed, of course by advocacy, by pressure, citizen pressure, by media work, they will be held to account. Right, and they do not want that kind of situation.
Considering the way Nigeria is being talked about globally in terms of corruption now,
that's right.
Do you think removing the immunity has anything to, does it really have any effect? Does it paint us? How does it make us look if it's removed?
You see, even if you remove the immunity today, what we are saying is that apart from politicians using, courts to witch hunt one another, you are not likely to get conviction over corruption or any other criminal case. Cases against these office holders, because they know how to circumvent, the course of justice, even in law courts. There have been several cases in court for several years. We are talking about cases that have stayed in court for onward of 15 years. There are so many petitions with the anti-graft agencies that are not seeing the light of the day. There are several former ministers that have been indicted in international scandals, running to billions of dollars. What has happened to those indicted in the Alibotin scandal? Nobody has been jailed. Nobody has been punished. What has happened in the Siemens? What has happened in the Pentascope, where a company registered on Sunday was asked to bail out the United, and they incur more liability than they ask them to
but some of these,
so all of these people are not being punished. So we leave those who have immunity alone. Let us wait till the time they lose their immunity. There are several other,
even if they commit murder.
You see, even all murder pogroms have been committed before. Those who committed those pogroms are still walking the streets free. The former president Olusegun Obasanjo participated in the demolition and destruction of people of Odi. What has happened to him?
All right, that's what, Mr. Adeniran. We go for a short break, and when we come back, the debate is really getting interesting. Join us right after the break. We'll discuss more on executive immunity, to stay or not.